Hello everyone, Yara here, and today I have the greatest privilege to interview Dr. Rosenkranz from Germany, who gave an amazing presentation today about bee health. So thank you so much for lending us some of your time. First off, what got you interested in bee health, specifically varroas and the study of them?
Well, I'm a beekeeper and a bee scientist, and in Germany I started beekeeping, and 1 year later Varroa arrived in Germany, and we realized that we have a big problem. So as well from the practical point of view as from the research. At that time I was a student. I started my PhD on Varroa, so I come deeper and deeper in this field, and it is really fascinating because it's a worldwide problem, and you come also in contact with many people working on Varroa.
I see. And out of all your years in studying, what do you think is one of the main problems or one of the main issues with all the beekeeping around the world, not just the Varroa? I know there's like pesticide problems, but do they all work together, or is there one specifically that's causing our bees to decline more than the others?
Well, I would state Varroa is a number one. Because it's really, if you don't treat, you lose your colony. That's really number one, and maybe also number two. But of course, we have some other problems. We have especially landscape defragmentation. We have monoculture, which is not good for bees. We have not enough pollen and nectar for the bees, and including pesticides. So bees are threatened by different factors. But if I have to evaluate, Varroa is on top, and we have to solve primarily the Varroa problem. And the other problems are more also problems of the society. We need more biodiversity in the landscape, and that's not only affect honeybees, it affects other insects, other pollinators, and maybe nature in general.
Okay, I see. And what is something, while you were studying the Varroa, what's something that you were fascinated about that you discovered?
Well, it's on the one side, it's fascinating. It's a complex host-parasite relationship. From the biological point of view, it's fascinating. You have this mite well adapted to the bee, and that's interesting also from the evolutionary point of view. Then it's economically dramatic. So it's also, there's a pressure to solve problems. And I like this combination between high sophisticated science and applied. So you have the beekeeper, you have to find solutions, treatment for Varroa that the beekeeper can survive with their colonies. And that I think is fascinating, this both sides of this medal.
I see. And lastly, one of the last questions that I have for you, thank you again, is I come from British Columbia, so all the way the other side of Canada, and there are many beekeepers that I know of that have the Varroa issue. They are hobbyist beekeepers, and they don't treat the Varroa, or they don't alternate between different Varroa treatments. What advice do you have for them?
Well, I'm careful to advise people where I not really know the situations, the environment, and so on. I would say for Germany, you have to treat the Varroa. Otherwise, first you will infest neighboring beekeeper, and you will lose a colony. I think you are responsible for your own colony. It's like you have a dog or a cat. You are responsible to keep this colony healthy, and I would suggest to treat. That doesn't mean that you should look for resistant colonies or for other solutions, not to treat for the next 100 years. But at the moment, if a colony has too much Varroa, I would suggest to treat them either.
All right. Well, thank you so much again. And if people wanted to contact you or, find out more about you and your work, where can they go?
You can find me on the homepage of the University of Hohenheim in Germany. My name is Peter Rosenkranz. So if you Google it, you easily will find my email. And I'm very reliable on answering emails.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for your time. And I hope you have a safe flight back to Germany. And again, thank you so much.